Today is a first for us. We have a couple whose story has unfolded both on screen and far beyond it. From meeting as young actors on the sets of a film to building a partnership that has lasted over 2 decades, they've grown together through love, laughter, family, and evolving careers.
Super excited to see the chemistry between Riteish and Genelia, and I'm super excited to see them in person.
I, as a fan, cannot believe that I'm going to share the same space as both Riteish as well as Genelia.
As they gear up for their most ambitious project yet, the historical action drama Raja Shivaji, joining us today on the Bombay Times Lounge are the lovely couple Genelia and Riteish Deshmukh. That's nice, right? And that's not all of it.
Yeah.
There is a lot more.
Oh, wonderful, yeah. Can I take the copies after this?
Can
Yes,
I
of
take all
course.
of this?
Of course. Riteish and Genelia, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really special to have you here. Special also because we've never had a couple. And a couple whose, life stories, unfolded so beautifully in front of the camera and behind it.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure talking to you. I'm so happy we're doing this with you.
Yeah, we've never done interview together.
Yeah.
Riteish and
Yeah,
I am I think, done a dozen.
That's true.
Yeah.
But the two of you have known each other for what, 20 plus years?
Yes, yes.
Like from meeting on a set to a lifelong partnership.
Yeah.
Did they all have a faintest idea that it'll grow into something which is so enduring, so strong?
I think when we first met, we saw each other as friends.
Yeah.
And that friendship bloomed into a love story. The good thing about our relationship is that we always think of growing together. And it's been an incredible journey so far.
Yeah, I think there were no tags given in the entire 10 years that we saw each other. We never discussed where it was going. We just enjoyed every day. And
So you didn't even sit and have a conversation, okay, let's see where this
no,
is heading kind
no,
of thing.
no, not at all. Like for the longest time, Riteish would tease me with other people, I would tease him with other people.
But that is
yeah,
Riteish.
Yeah, that is Riteish, yeah.
But what are the first impressions of him, Genelia? Culturally, you all come from different backgrounds. He came from a political family. Were you ever wary of that?
Yeah, very. I ignored him.
Really?
Yeah. So the first time, I was. See,
No, I have to
one
tell you this.
second. Yeah.
No, let me start.
No. Listen.
Okay.
The stories that you hear about, people who are like really people.
Yeah.
I came from a middle class small home in
Bandra.
Bandra, in a continent called Bandra, and everyone said that he's going to have lots of attitude because he's the chief minister's son, and they have like certain protocols, and I didn't want to be someone who he had to talk to.
Right.
So I said, before he ignores me, let me ignore him.
How smart.
Okay, so the rest he
Now
can.
I'll tell you a fun story. So I was doing this film, Tujhe Meri Kasam, my first film. And then it was said that go do a screen test, and the actress of the film was also traveling on the flight. So I sat on my seat, and then I saw this girl across, and I said, oh, so that's the actress. Great. I didn't say hello because I didn't know her.
Right.
I left my flight, I went out, and it was Hyderabad. They came to receive us. And once they came to receive us, I said hello, and that guy says, sir, meet
the
heroine mother. So I met
The mother first.
Yeah.
the mother, my mother-in-law, of course, and I said hello. And he said, and heroine. And I looked at her, and she wasn't the girl I saw. Okay. And I said, hi, I'm Riteish. This girl was like this. I was here. Hello.
Genelia, that's
I was just protecting myself.
And she just looked, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And it took me full 2 days to just say hello and get to know her. So yeah, first day I was.
She was the one with the attitude.
Yeah, she was.
I was just safeguarding myself.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be in his way.
Right.
And I was like, you don't need to talk to me if I don't fit into the bracket.
Wow.
But I'm not giving you that chance to
But
ignore me.
I'll tell you the first conversation that we had. We were
Yeah.
doing the screen test. We're sitting on a bench, and I'm sitting like this, and because she's ignored me, so I'm quiet. And she's like, "Where's the security?"
Yeah. I want to check that.
So
As I know.
I'm like, "Isn't it that bush? Isn't that bush?" I'm like, "No, I don't have security."
And then when he said, no, I don't have security, I was like, seriously? Because you've always seen it,
Yeah,
right? Like you've always
they come
seen
with the guards and of course,
He
yeah,
said, no, me and my brothers have never had security. I said, okay, then we can start talking.
Now we're in the comfort zone.
Yeah, okay.
And you realize how grounded he was.
Yeah. I really did think like he was amazingly grounded. Nothing like what I had perceived he was, for sure.
And that about him has never changed.
No, never ever changed. In fact, I always tell Riteish that, sometimes he's really an amazing person, not because he's my husband. I don't know whether he's an amazing husband. But I always tell him that, how can you not have anything bad about? Like, he's like I remember that, on sets, when we were generally on set, and it was anyone's birthday and they would come with sweets. Riteish used to be this very strict on diet kind of, but he would always pick it up and, make someone feel. And I used to always kid and tell him, you're like this birthday mascot, because he would travel from town to Mud Island to back to wish people on their birthday.
I had a problem for the longest time.
Yeah.
If anyone invited me for a birthday, I would arrive.
You couldn't say no.
I couldn't say no. So random set, someone say, मेरा birthday यहाँ पर है, आप आओगे? I was like, हाँ, okay, आ जाऊँगा मैं.
Riteish, can we invite you for our birthdays too?
Yeah, he will be there.
So for the first 10 years of my career, you would see me at random places. Thanks, there was no social media then, so you don't know, but I would arrive. I would arrive for the party, say hello, and then go home.
Both of you have had such distinct careers.
Yeah.
But how do you always ensure that, your individuality is never overshadowed by the, the power couple that the two of you are?
I don't know about that. Power couple.
The cool couple.
Yeah. No, I think something that I would give Riteish a lot of credit, because he's someone who respects you as an individual and himself as well, right? And it's not like I may have 1,000 opinions, but he doesn't have to accept it. He will listen to you. He'll give you that respect of hearing you out. But he doesn't get into saying that, no, I feel it's this way. Yeah,
he never imposes.
He never imposes at all. On the other hand, I think though we are together, like we work together, and of course we do a lot of things together. We produce together, but we have very clear-cut profiles. Like he looks after the entire creative, I look after the entire.
No real overlap in
that
zone.
We don't. And there are very often that people do come to him on my work as well. Like, they try to jump me.
And then what happens?
But he diverts it, and he's very clear.
I think what happens when you have a working relationship with your partner, the most important thing in that is your relationship with your partner. You have to figure out what your partner is good at, what you are good at, what you're good at handling. And when there are two people together, you have to think that you cannot be a control freak on everything, that everything has to go through me, or I need to pass it.
Honesty there, right? Yeah.
So once we understood that about each other, see, knowing each other as friends, knowing each other as husband-wife is a different thing. But when you come and do like a working relationship, like a business proposition,
that's a different ballgame.
That's a different ballgame. So we need to really understand what is one good at. So I think it took us some time to get there, to understand each other in work environment. And we realized that, okay, fine, I'm really better at handling this, and she's fantastic at handling certain things. Then I'll let her do it. And then that demarcation is very important.
Right.
So that also, with time, with course corrections, we've come to a point where we understand each other.
We found a balance.
We found a balance, and that's very important, I feel.
I have to talk about the reels you'll create together again, and that's like a different mood, a different vibe, and that's so relatable. And also what that has done, that's opened you to a different generation of an audience. Do you think so? Because, not all of them has probably seen the movies, but they've seen all of those reels. How do you co-create that?
No, I think it was just an accident.
It started with Riteish.
Me during COVID times, I did a few TikTok videos.
Yeah. And I wanted to kill him for it.
Yeah,
I was like, what are you doing? Only on your phone.
So COVID time, I'm on the phone. There's nothing much to do. So I thought, let's create reels. And of course, people are reacting, interacting. And she's like, you're just... And she used to be really irritated with me that, you're constantly on your phone, you're just creating reels, what's going on? And I was like, there's nothing else to do here. Then I realized that, now it's getting out of hands for her also, that it's not working out.
Yeah.
So I said, I need a plan. And the master plan was to get her involved.
So that was your master plan.
Yeah, master plan.
कि अगर ऐसी चीज करने से साथ में नहीं हो रहा है तो उनको भी साथ में करना है. So I got her on on board.
Yeah.
And then we started, no, I mean, long story short, there was some couple reels. I had to convince, just do one reel. He said, I don't want to do this. Then we did one reel and then
Then
that
she got
reel,
hooked on.
No, then it became viral.
Yeah.
She wasn't hooked onto it.
Okay.
After doing like few reels, and then of course, during that time, people are texting, can you please put one more reel or
Just need humor.
Yeah, yeah.
just for humor. I guess we really had great time, great fun during that period. But what happened then, it went to Reels, Instagram. And when we were traveling, a lot of people started coming, why aren't you putting up Reels? Why aren't you doing this? And that's the time we thought probably now we'll have to put a reel at every interval just to keep them engaged.
Right.
Because they expect it, apart from the movies.
Yeah.
One thing led to another and then
Yeah,
we
and
just...
honestly, it is wholehearted love.
a different kind of engagement
Yeah,
through social
yeah.
media. And also it cut across various age groups.
Absolutely. Tell me how much of that madness translates off the camera? Like how much of that humor goes around once the issue stops?
No. Always, see, I think we love each other's humor for sure.
Are you sure you like his humor?
Yeah. I'm always, when we're generally with Paps, Riteish has always said something to me, and he does it without smiling. Like, there's no smile, but he said something.
And you start laughing.
And I laugh. And every time I'm like, Riteish, how do you manage
And he
to do this?
maintains a straight face.
Yeah, it's like, she's laughing. I'm like, why are you laughing?
So has laughter been a very big part of your life? Taking it through the
Extremely
ups
big,
and downs.
yeah.
Has
Yeah.
that been the tool that you've used to keep things sane?
No, I think for any one of us, I think laughter is extremely key. When people tell me what kind of a partner I should look for,
Yeah.
be it a girl or a guy, I said, be with a person who can make you laugh.
Wow, super. Absolutely.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we've done with our kids also.
Yeah.
We laugh. Like Riteish and them laugh randomly.
Enjoy being with each
yeah,
other.
They I think it's life is too stressful. Yeah,
We need some lightness
yes,
of being,
yes.
absolutely. Riteish, for the longest time, people have loved you in the comedy space. They still do. Your comic timing has always been spoken about. Then you did a film like Ek Villain, kind of changed the game for you. Around the same time, Le Bhari happened. You jumped into Marathi films. Producer, actor, both of you are really out there doing this. What triggered that? And you've spoken about how there was a time when you saw that Hindi films were growing and Marathi cinema was shrinking. Do you somewhere feel responsible towards, backing such cinema?
I think 10 years into my career,
Yeah.
my father once asked me, you're doing so much in Hindi films, what about Marathi films? And till then, I hadn't thought about doing anything in Marathi movies, right?
Okay.
And that really triggered.
So that was the trigger, like that.
Yeah, so for me, that was the trigger when my father, what are you doing about the Marathi films? And I sat one day and questioning that, what am I supposed to do? Right?
Yeah.
What can I do? And then I remember having this long conversation in Genelia as to what can I do? We were not married then.
Yeah.
And should I produce? And I don't know anything about production, right?
Right.
So then we found a film, the journey of Mumbai Film Company, our production house, that started. Though, we started a production company about 12, 13 years ago, and we've been in industry for 23 years. But till date, all our films, we've produced about 6 films. This film is Raja Shivaji's 7th film. All our films have been Marathi films.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that is something that we take immense pride in. Raja Shivaji is our first Marathi Hindi film, so that is also something.
That's a first for you all.
That's a first for us. Truly believe that though we are moving too fast towards the West,
Yes.
in our culture, in our language, but somewhere we need to hold on to our roots
The rootedness.
and culture, and that will come from any language that your mom, your parents speak at home.
Right.
And it could be anything.
Absolutely.
Right? We need to find, and we need to go to the folklore, to the stories of our grandmothers to understand what the value system. Because I truly believe that our value systems are well embedded in the culture that we come from, and that culture is translated to us through language. So we need to really help, and the best way to help any language is through arts. Be it poetry, be it cinema, be it stage, be it literature, and the more we read, the more we speak is better for all of us.
Very well said. And you pushed him to direct a film, right?
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So what did you see in him that made you think that, yeah, he could be the captain of the ship too, also being in front of
I think there's a large extent of one accepting that I'm going to direct
yeah.
also, which Riteish took a bit of time. He was like, I don't know whether this is the right time. I said, it'll never be the right time,
Correct. Yeah.
I think you need to go there, do it, and then we'll figure out. We'll take life as it comes.
Right.
But having said that, I feel that he enjoys the process of direction so much, and he has so many stories to tell, hopefully.
This interview you did with us, you said the toughest decision for actors to choosing to direct. So
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, it is.
No, and that is true because I remember the first time when Wade was happening, as she said, she was the first person, the only person who has pushed me to direct Wade and to direct Raja
Shivaji, yeah, we were talking about that.
But I'm saying, when I come back to Wade, because what happens, as an actor, you decide to direct. If you're any non-actor, new director, it's difficult,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But for an actor, when you've acted for about 10, 12, 13 years, and now you decide to direct, you're out there for people to judge you.
Absolutely.
अच्छा, अब तक तो हमको बता रहा था, अब ये करेगा, अब ये क्या करेगा?
Right.
And then you have to realize that, okay, fine, all this chatter is going to happen.
Right.
Are you going to block it out and concentrate?
Right.
That's why I was like, I want to, but I'm not sure with this. He said, see, you are the actor, I am the actress, because we decided that's what she. I said, we'll figure it out. So I loved the fact that she told me, we will figure it out.
Yeah.
And I think that is the biggest confidence for me as a husband, as a partner, and as a director, that my co-actor and a producer thinks that we will figure it out.
I'm behind you, I'll back you. Yeah,
So that's the confidence that.
Like, I've been part of regional cinema before, and I would always share my experiences that I get to do so much, all
Right.
over, right? Like, while I love doing my Hindi films as well, I love doing what I do here. I've got some legendary characters like...
you work you work pan-India, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's worked across languages long before.
Yeah, long before
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
a thing,
yeah.
right? And the only thing that I took away from, my takeaway from it was that you get to tell so many more stories. You get to figure out each region, and you live that. And it's beautiful for an actor because
Right.
eventually acting is about experiences,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And if you're getting to do different kind of roles all over, and if it's not about language, it's about India
Right.
on the whole, then why not?
Yeah. How is she as a producer? How is she when she's calling the shots from behind the
No,
camera?
no, I'll tell you what.
Can she be a toughie?
Oh, she is a toughie. Matlab, I rather have her as a tough producer than a tough wife. so that's a good thing.
Right.
As a director, at least on this film, it wasn't like I want to shoot this scene and I will want to shoot this scene tomorrow. Let me figure this out. Every day, I used to get a list of scenes that I'm supposed to shoot the next day. So that wasn't my decision because I've given my script. So she used to work out exactly what scene, how much time I have to figure out.
You're talking about Raja Shivaji, right?
For Raja.
Yeah,
So that was, so in Raja Shivaji, it was, because it was a tough shoot. So much of crowd every day, so many setups, so many sets, and big star cast. So getting all of them on board.
Get that ensemble.
Ensemble, that's a
There's
different
Sanjay
story.
Dutt, Abhishek Bachchan, Fardeen Khan, Vidya Balan. You have huge names.
I'm truly indebted to all of them.
Right.
Because
yeah.
all of them have come on board only for the love of this city, this language, and Marathi cinema.
Yes.
That is very important. I must state that. Be it Sanjay Dutt, be it Abhishek Bachchan, be it Vidya Balan, be it Fardeen Khan, be it Baman Irani, be it Mahesh Manjrekar. So all these people, and of course, Sachin Khedekar,
There are so
Bhagyashree,
many more, yes,
all of
yes.
them. But all these people who don't do Marathi cinema, are doing this for the first time, they said, like Abhishek, I remember, there was an award function and he said, or some interview, he said, if I want to do a Marathi film, I've got to ask Riteish to do it, right? So I just feel extremely humbled that when I went and asked him, he didn't even utter a word. I remember meeting him, I want to come and meet you. I said, there's a film that I'm directing and there's a part I want. He said, done.
He didn't know what the part
So
was.
I want you also, I couldn't come finish. This is done.
Wow.
And similarly with Sanju sir. I remember we were shooting, Fardeen so kindly asked me that, Riteish, you're making a movie and I would want to be part of it, even for one role one scene, whatever you want. I just want to be. I remember Genelia and me going to Vidya for the role, and what she plays in the film is just pure magic. Right, I can truly say that when she comes on the screen, she is pure magic. And I remember asking her, and she just looked at me, and she
found your
said,
balance.
"Done." So I was apprehensive that she may do, may not do. I'm not too sure, but I just feel that they've shown immense amount of grace towards us and the film.
Yeah.
And we are deeply, deeply indebted to.
Deeply. And
them.
you know, like often our industry gets this name of not being there for each other.
Very often.
But
Yes.
I don't know, Riteish and me, to the entire star cast, I feel, some days I tell Riteish, you know, I don't know whether I'm as nice as them, you know, like, I don't know whether I'm so, like Riteish will go, but I just feel that it's just amazing how they caught our hand and took us ahead. I don't think we would have been able to make this film if it wasn't for the kind of support that came from these stalwart of actors. I mean, they're not ordinary. They have career spans. They're stars. And to just say that no, we're there with you guys, and they were there. Like very often people say that they're there, and then you know there's a different ball game.
Yeah.
But they were there. Like Riteish starts shoot at 6 in the morning. It's me actually, but
Because of you.
Yeah, because of me. But not one actor wasn't there at 6 a.m. in the morning. So I mean, it's amazing to just say that, come on, make this together.
Riteish, you always had great goodwill, right? You know, he's one of the most liked people in the industry. Everyone likes him. I've not ever heard anyone say anything mean about Riteish. I guess the payoff happens sometimes. You do good, it comes back to you, right?
And I think our industry has a lot of goodness.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think
I'm
that's
just saying
often
that-
not spoken about or
not
seen,
spoken
right?
about, and fair enough. I'm not, see, everyone will have different experiences.
Of
I'm
course,
not going to put mine
Debate.
as there, but
Yes.
I'm just saying that I think we live in a way where, in a space where, however big, small, important, less important than someone else's, a job is a job and is 100% important to the person who's doing it. And I feel it's immensely important to show gratitude towards that person for whatever contribution that he is making. Maybe small in the larger picture, but it is big for him because he is there for that job 100%.
So Raja Shivaji has been a 10-year-long dream for both of you, right? So much has happened. And we know portraying, I mean, he's not just a character. Yes, he's a legend. He's an emotion. He's a feeling. He's a sentiment. How much does that take of you personally? You know, it's so challenging as a producer. Of course, Joe Studios is also co-producing with you. But as a team, acting, directing, producing, I mean, that's a lot, right?
No, I think, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj is ingrained in our DNA from our birth. That's how we look at him.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he is also part of our DNA in terms of culturally, right? His story, his valor. Let's understand that there is no king in the world that has ruled 200, 300 years ago that instills that kind of emotion amongst common people.
Literally, even
There
today.
is a reason for that. Why does it happen? Why does it happen that we all feel so strongly about him? He is not just godlike, but God to us. And why does it happen? So we needed to understand that. And the more you read about him, the things that he has done, the war that he fought for the freedom that we believe, the Hindavi Swarajya. So one need to really understand the journey of the man.
Tell me, I'm just asking you all, who gets more nervous before a release? And this one is such a big one.
I think he deals with nervousness better than me. I think we both have our levels of nervousness. In all of it, Riteish, as a person, handles emotions, handles situations, handles stress much better than me. Not that I handle it badly. I also handle it pretty well, but I think I could have a moment of breaking down. I have never seen Riteish break down. Like, I have never seen him break down.
Wow.
But he goes to sleep.
That's his way of dealing with stress.
Yeah, he goes to sleep.
No, I feel that most of us stress about things that are largely not in our control or depending on what other people will do.
Right.
So there's no point worrying too much about it or probably handling it better rather.
One more area where partnership has worked beautifully is raising kids. 2 wonderful boys. And like you were saying, you do namaste on set to everybody. I see your boys do that, you know. They have grown up in the spotlight, but they're so grounded. And I'm sure you've given them all the comfort in life. But, you know, they're such nice boys. How did you create that sense of normalcy while raising them in the spotlight through their lives, right? They're 12 and 10? Or
11 and a half, and
Okay.
one will be 10 now, yeah.
So how would you all do that? And I'm sure for that you have to be on the same page at all times, right?
We are. We always are. In front of the kids, we may have a difference of opinion, but we will never show them that we're not a team. Like that, it never happens that, I'm having a moment of correcting them and the father on the side is saying, come here, I'll give you chocolate.
That
It
doesn't
has
work.
never happened. Like, there may be times that Riteish doesn't agree with what I'm saying, but he'll tell it to me later.
Afterwards,
In front of the children, we are a team.
Yeah.
And so are they. Both of them are a team
They
against
gang up
us.
against you all.
They've learned that from the parents.
They're very clear. We have certain rules, like with each other and with the family as well. There is no compromise to respect. There is no
I was
compromise.
going to ask you, what is absolutely non-negotiable?
Yes, there's
when it
no
comes to
compromise.
children?
Like respect is a big thing. Like
Across, yeah.
across everyone in the house.
Do your kids watch your movies? Have they seen the work you all have done?
Very, very few. One thing that we've started doing, and lately because of the film's post-production, we've not been able to do it, is watch one Hindi classic film together.
Okay.
Lately we haven't been, every week we'll select one film and we'll watch it together.
Oh, nice.
And that's me time with the kids. So we sit on the sofa, put it on television. So the other day we watched Jo Jeeta Wahi Sikandar.
And I have to tell you this, Riteish, that's this thing, we're doing it for the kids.
Okay.
Okay? He'll put it on and he's most engrossed.
I don't know how to watch a film like, okay, watch it. No, I have to be inside.
Peacefully, and
I can do that with
questions. He's like, wait. Sanju's going. Then all of them are cheering for Sanju and Jojita voices. I'm like, okay, I'm the one left out.
But do your kids get a sense of humor?
Yeah, totally.
Oh my
God, my younger son is Riteish Deshmukh. Like, he is just, we kid around, we're like, no one can beat Riteish with his sense of humor and with his wit and all, but if one person can, it's that Chotu. So, Riteish was, in charge one day at home with these two boys, and this younger one has come there and done something naughty. So, Riteish is like, go stand in the corner and put your hands down. He's looked at Riteish defiantly, like for 5
And
seconds.
he's all of three.
He's all of this, looked at him, and he's gone.
He didn't know what to do.
Yeah, so that's Genelia Jean.
No.
So if you tell her this,
I
is
love
not
this. We're just talking about Jo Jeeta Wahi Sikandar. Cannot not speak about Jaane Tu.
Yes.
And people still remember you as the eternal Aditi from that film.
Yeah.
And there's so much of...
seen Jaane Tu?
Now they will see out of pressure, they will see out.
No, because Jaane Tu is Dilwale Dulhania of this generation.
And I'm sure you get that on social media, right? People want to see you and Imran together again.
Yes, yeah. A
It's
lot
one
of
film
it.
that stayed with you forever.
Yeah.
I mean, amongst many, but that one really stands out.
Yeah, that one was, it was really special.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It's still relevant.
Yes,
People
it's
still
relevant.
see it.
The songs, everything,
the
right?
songs, everything. I mean, every time I go on, I see Aditi is trending. This is trending, man. So, no, it was a very special film, and I think it's pretty much what all of us go through when we're young.
Yeah.
We like someone, not admitting it, all of that. So, Jaane Tu just spoke the language of the film, and I remember when I was doing it, it was just so beautiful to do it because we were all at that age. Every morning after we finished shoot, and because if you realize most of Jaane Tu is shot in the night, because because Abbas felt that love happens in the night, not in the day.
Okay, very interesting.
Yeah, so most of it, so we would pack up at like 6 o'clock once the light would come out, and every day without fail Aditi would play and we would all dance to and we would all go off to sleep. So it was at a time when we were all young. I remember they used to tease me on set.
So interesting trivia. So when Jaane Tu was happening, I was supposed to do one cameo in the movie. So there's this song where she's sitting on the truck.
Yeah, Nazre Milana.
Nazre
where I say
Milana,
hi.
and one guy comes on the bike. So they had asked me if I can be the person on the bike. And unfortunately, I was shooting for another movie then. And their shoot was happening in Lonavala, I don't know, somewhere.
Yeah, Igatpuri.
Igatpuri. So the travel wasn't possible for me.
Yeah.
And I said I can do it any other day but that day.
Damn.
But
Yeah, imagine. And so that was
was the
something
peak of your dating
yeah,
phase,
but
right?
the strangest thing was, so Riteish as a person, he he lets go of things, and we have decided this whole for the premiere, like, you know, we're just friends, so we can't
Jaane
be
Tu
seen
premiere, you
together,
mean, right?
right?
Yeah.
We have like planned, you know, that you enter in at this time, I'll enter in at this time. This
We
whole
can't be seen
We
together.
cannot be seen
We'll be
together.
separate.
You know,
You go
all
ahead.
this drama we have done. And we think we have made an amazing plan to not be
Great
seen by,
script.
Yeah, because I'm leaving from Malabar Hill. She's
I'm
leaving
from Bandra.
Bandra.
No
and
chance you can make
Yeah,
meet,
yeah.
right? It's the day, the time. Both of us have opened our car doors together.
I opened my car, I stepped out and she stepped out. I'm like, there we go.
And
There we go.
that was actually one of the first times that press got us together.
That was
you
the
know?
first shot.
So like after all this planning, we were together, and I remember Riteish going in to say, I am someone who enjoys my shoot, but I don't really talk too much of what I feel the result of the thing is going to be. And Riteish went and he said, I'm going to see the film. He went and I was doing my interviews. And the first compliment I got before any reviewer from Riteish saying, you're damn good. I was like, yay, job done. Yes.
Too good.
But which is your favorite Genelia film?
Jaane Tu. Jaane Tu, yes. But
They have really seen it.
there's another film, Boomeraloo, Telugu film.
Telugu film.
Humongous blockbuster. And she was fantastic. It was Dilwale Dulhaniya reverse. So that was another great performance by her. And another performance of hers that I like is Wade, the film that I directed,
Yes,
and
of
she
course.
played that part, and she was fantastic in that film.
So Wade, honestly, I think it's one of my best introductions ever. Like, because I'm not there in the first half. Like, I truly believe, and I have this clip of the whole audience going, Vaini Alare.
The next segment, BT Reveal, a segment that tells the fans a little more about yourself. We'll do it with a very cool and quick game. It's called Who's More Likely To.
Okay.
Some fun questions about each other. You all have this for each other. So you'll point whoever is the...
Okay, Genelia, Riteish.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Who's more likely to win an argument even when wrong? Yes. Perfect sync.
Yeah. Riteish doesn't argue. He goes to sleep.
That's smart.
What did I say? जब tension हो जाए सो जाओ.
So jao. Who's more likely to laugh at their own joke?
Because only she thinks it's funny.
Who's more likely to cry during a movie?
I think both.
But who's likely to cry when the movie's not on?
Who's more likely to make up after a fight?
No, I don't think so. I detest. He
detest?
says, yeah.
This is on record.
She detests
Bro.
clearly.
No, I don't think so. I think I fight. I fight, okay?
And you make up.
He doesn't fight. But I make up.
Because you fought.
Because he's gone to sleep, there was no fight. There was
And no one was
problem.
listening. Okay, the next one is funnier. Who's more likely to forget what the fight was about?
100% Riteish.
Because he was sleeping again.
He'll wake up, you know, he wakes up saying, he's choppy chew. Like, I'm still with...
Nothing ever happened.
See, once you sleep, you wake up, it's a new day.
New day. He said,
Okay,
it's a new day.
let's give opportunities for newer fights.
Okay, who's more likely to surprise each other with something like planning a date or a movie night?
Wait, the day I plan, she'll be really surprised.
She'll be...
I have
She'll
to
like,
tell you
oh my
these
God. Wait, what? Which?
He's
So,
panicking.
Yeah, I know.
Ritesh and me have this deal, right? Like 1 year you plan. So anniversaries are the only 3 days that we take off alone. Otherwise, we enjoy company. We enjoy, even when we go out for dinner, we enjoy our friends. We enjoy our kids, you know, and family. But these 3 days is for Ritesh and me, like, you know, around our anniversary. 1 year Ritesh plans, 1 year I plan. This was our deal on year 1. First year.
I want to know what the year he planned.
First year he planned very well. He took me out. He planned a candlelight dinner. Okay, he's planned this dinner, and candlelight means it's supposed to be in candlelight.
No. It's a beach. It's an empty beach. It's a beautiful romantic setting. The moon is there, but that day it was cloudy, so there's no moonlight. It was just pebbled beach and some candles all over.
Wow.
Little candles, and I was very impressed because from the two, I'm a little more romantic and all of this. All this is done. So I was like, Riteish, this is amazing. He's saying, henna.
Good, right? Candlelight on the beach, man.
We have sat
First
down,
anniversary.
okay, for dinner. In exactly 3 seconds. Can I have the light, please? I can't read the menu.
No. I'll tell you logic. Candlelight dinner, candles सारे बीच पे नीचे है, dining table यहाँ पर है, एक light नहीं ऊपर. Okay? सर ये खाओगे, मैंने क्या खा रहा हूँ वो तो बताओ. अब सूप का है, कुछ तो पता होना चाहिए ना. Candlelight तो ठीक है, ये setup हो गया, but practically कुछ खाना भी तो है. Sir, menu. I'm like, light तो दो पड़.
He couldn't handle it. He needed the lights.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I mean,
And he's someone who doesn't like dark. Like it's never been.
But does
that-
all this come naturally
You know-
to him, like these candlelight and romantic
Not
things?
at all. No. And my Rian, my elder son, so after that was the only year he planned.
And then you've been planning on.
Then it was done.
then I was planning baby.
So that Rian tells me, like, I said, you know, Baba hasn't planned my anniversary. Baba can't plan. Why are you stressing him out?
So
I'm like, what about me?
The kids
अभी ये
know
देखो,
you so
you know-
well, Riteish.
नहीं मुझे क्या बोलना है 10 साल का बच्चा समझ गया 10 साल का बच्चा समझ गया पर
This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. But move on to the last segment, which is, with
They are
your
like-
fans, and they are excitedly waiting to ask you questions. Could we get the fishbowl, please?
Is this the whole one? Shrishti.
Hi Shrishti.
Hi. You guys have been together for a very long time. What is that one thing which you would have picked up on each other, one habit or a trait which you guys really adore a lot about each other?
I think Riteish's temperament. I think something that I really think is amazing and I think is the reason why we're together for so long is because he doesn't give too much weightage to unnecessary things.
So one quality of Genelia's, there are many, and they're so specific to her. So she pays attention to smallest of details of the people who are around, right? Be their birthdays, be little things, their special occasions. So she'll make sure that a small cake, a bouquet of flower, or something that will reach their house, and it doesn't take much, you know. So
Absolutely. Little meaningful things
Little
add up
meaningful
to so
things.
much.
Yeah.
That's so adorable. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
do I have to? Gitika.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Hello.
So I've been seeing you, sir, since a long time, since like my childhood. You studied in my school,
Which school?
G. Samani. So, so my question for you both would be that you both are very grounded and enduring. But what would that knot or that anchor be that keeps you both strong during these changes? Because there are a lot of changes going on in life, career. So what's that knot that keeps you strong?
Our togetherness is the greatest anchor that we have. And we know that all we need, see, there can be two individuals who would want to do the best in their life, and that's fantastic, right? But here we are, where I know that Genelia's priority will be me over her, and my priority will be Genelia over me. And we really value this partnership, this togetherness.
Yeah.
It's really
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your...
Chavi.
Chavi.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
So, my question is for you, ma'am. So, like, after marrying into a Maharashtrian family, how did you embrace and, adapt the culture, traditions, and
Yeah.
everyday habits of a Marathi household? And what aspect have become a part of your life now?
No, I think after I've known Riteish for 10 years before. So I used to go home very often and all. But once I got married, I realized that there are so many little traditions, so many little customs that are part of a Marathi household, which are not part of my household maybe, but they're just sweet, beautiful moments which almost made me feel that I want to be part of all of this. I'm one to embrace celebrations, to embrace culture. Like when I got married, though I can read and write Marathi totally, But when I used to not speak it. But when I got married, I would chat with Ritesh's mum so much that I started speaking Marathi. And I enjoy, like I think after English, I think in Marathi first. So that's like a thing that's with me. I think being married to Riteish was a whole new world that I wanted to love and that I loved and that I embraced wholeheartedly, and I enjoy doing it at every point. I don't have one of those that, no, I didn't grow up with this, or I didn't do. I'm constantly into it, and honestly, to give Riteish credit, so is he. So I think when your basic level is to celebrate life, you realize that everything in life matters.
Doesn't matter which culture you come from.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mayank.
Hello, Genelia ma'am. Hello, Riteish sir. Big
Hi.
fan, first of all.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Mayank.
My question is to Genelia ma'am. You have like done movie Jaane Tu, Jaane Na. I am a big fan of it and deeply waiting for its sequel. In that movie, your chemistry with Imran was great. So if you get a chance to work with him again, what kind of story you would be excited to explore?
I think you should tell Amir Khan Productions. I would love to. I would absolutely love to do a sequel. And I hope there's something that, I honestly believe that we don't make love stories when we're in our 30s and 40s. Why? Love happens then also. So I hope
We need
there
to
is.
make more love
Yes,
stories.
absolutely.
I think there's some, younger love stories beautiful, but there's some magic about mature love stories too.
It's a classic cult movie that everyone watches till now.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Monarch.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
My question is for Riteish, sir, that you have balanced comedy, intense character, and regional cinemas. So, how does your approach to acting is evolving throughout the years, and what excites you about the roles you are choosing these days?
Wow, thank you. That's a great question. We always felt that we had to put in a lot of effort, and I had the great and good fortune of working with one of the finest actors, co-actors in the country. And when having the opportunity to work with, say, seniors like Mithunda, Rishi Kapoor sir, even my co-actors and friends like Akshay Kumar, Salman Bhai. So all these people are fantastic what they do, and you realize by looking at them, and had the great fortune of working with fantastic directors like Priyadarshan or Ram Gopal Verma or Indra Kumar, Sajid Khan, to figure out that there's certain amount of humor, comedy, and you realize that eventually you need to be control of the narrative. Like when you say how do you approach in terms of, and I'm talking about Hindi films and commercial comedies that I did. So you realize that as long as there's enough madness, then you need to put it down. If everything is calm, then probably you need to balance it. So that's what I realized. One thing I learned is never take a scene in isolation. And I did that mistake in one of my films where I started giving extreme energy to one scene. And the next scene I gave that much energy. But when I saw the film in edit, I was loud throughout because I did not graph it. Then I realized that in the next film that I did, I figured out, okay, this is going to be a high energy scene, this is going to be high energy scene, and I'm going to dip in terms of humor. So my reaction in some other scene will be like this, but in the middle scene will just be this. So I tried figuring out, recalibrating for myself. So yes, that is something that I learned on the job.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Winding up, I want to ask you this question, Riteish. You said earlier that you didn't start out thinking you'd be an actor. For someone who's come such a long way, what does a success mean to you beyond box office? I mean, for both of you, but we'll start with.
I will tell you, definition of success in this industry as an actor is different for different people, right? It could be popularity, it could be the price you charge, it could be the fan following, or whatever that is, right? The barometer of success is different, but I never wanted to be an actor.
Right, yeah.
I was still am, a huge film buff. Till 1995, I have watched every single Hindi film that is released. Everything, right? And multiple times, 5 times, 10 times. So I used to, and I still do, love movies. So a person coming from there, for me, success is a boy who did not want to be an actor, got an opportunity to stand in front of the camera, and now he is looking up. And there is Amitabh Bachchan sir standing in front of you. There is Shah Rukh Khan in front of you, Salman Khan, Ajay Devgan, Rishi Kapoor, Mithunda, Amrish Puri, the legends, all of them. And I'm thinking, I'm pinching myself, is this real? Is this real that I'm getting an opportunity to stand in front of these guys, say a line? Ram Gopal Verma is saying action, Priyadarshan sir is saying cut, Saroj Khan ma'am is saying 1, 2, 3, 4 for choreography. So I'm wondering, I did not dream of all this.
Also
but I've been
surreal,
blessed
right? Yeah.
to be in middle of all this. On top of that, someone is saying, okay, this award goes to Riteish Deshmukh for his performance. I'm walking the steps thinking, अरे मैं नहीं था यार, मुझे यहाँ पर. So I always thought my first film would be the last film, but it's 23 years. I found the love of my life. I got to produce films, got the opportunity to direct films, and it's all thanks to people and the love that you have tolerated me for so long, and that in itself is nothing less than humongous success through my perspective.
That's super. Very, very, very. Really wonderful to have you both on our show. It was funny, it was insightful, it was deep, it was all of it. And
Thank
it's
you.
always lovely talking to you all.
No, it's wonderful talking to you always, and I have had the best interviews with you. So thank you for having us together.
Yes, thank you.
And this was such a great interview and such a great audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We're looking forward to see more of your movies,
Yes.
your upcoming film Raja Shivaji,
Thank
and
you.
of course your reels. Please keep them coming.
Yes.
Because on a bad day we need that.
Ah,
We need
okay.
to keep
Thank you.
going, and no one better than the two of you for that.
Thank
you
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like you to sign on these mugs, please.
The interview was amazing. It actually didn't felt like an interview. It was simply like a conversation where audience were also involved. I totally loved it.
Really happy to see them in person and saw their chemistry. They are much better in real life and really enjoyed the interview. Happy to see them together.